This week I'm exploring some ugly truths. And I'm not talking about the fact that I apparently, looking back on my videos, only own 1, 2, 3 outfits max. So this week, big one today. I hear this all the time. I've said this and thought this and felt this all the time. I'm not connected. I don't come from an industry family. I didn't go to USC film school. I don't work at a studio. I don't come from money. So how can I ever get my projects financed? How am I supposed to ever get to those people? And I'm here to tell you, I felt the exact same way, and I felt stuck. I felt like I was on an island. I felt like I could create all day because it was free, but when it came to getting paid for my projects, for moving my projects forward in a meaningful way, in a business sense, meaningful way, moving forward, I just felt like there's no way. I have no way to break into that. I'm on the outside. I can't penetrate that. I pursued this way of thinking for a long time. I put all my energy into getting representation. When I had representation, it was getting more generals, it was getting more meetings, and then I wanted to meet more producers. I felt like I'm cracking it more. It's producers, that's who I really need to know. And I spent all this time, I met so many people. My work went out to so many people, and I'd made so much work that I was proud of, and I'd sold work, and I had options on lots of projects, and I just felt like, okay, things are happening, but they never got made. I realized I can't keep thinking this way. Remember, being creative in this industry is a business, and I have to remind myself that all the time, because when I have on my creator hat, I'm passionate, it's awesome, it's exciting. That's the stuff I want to be focused on. Who wants to focus on the business stuff? Nobody does. It all came down to, at the end of the day, I don't know anyone. The truth is, I know a ton of people. I just said to you, I presented to a lot of people. Well, yeah, that's only one type of person. Those are buyers, those are execs, those are producers. And those are great contacts to have, and those are people that you will work with, and you want to find those who are really great that you connect with. But that wasn't getting me any closer to getting financing, to me getting behind camera and calling action, calling cut, working with actors and cinematographers. So I had to think differently. And that's when I realized we all know people. We all have a network. You have a network. How can you leverage that network? And how can you reveal that level of your network that you don't even know that you have? Well, I have a lot to say on this topic, a lot more than I'll put in this video, but I will tell you this. Go through your phone. Go through your contacts in your Gmail account. Every single one of them. It might take you an hour, it might take you a week. Go through your contacts. Identify, let's make it easy, 5 to 10 people that you feel are business-minded, responsible, good people. They don't have to be industry. That's key. Just 5 to 10 people that you feel, these people, they're hustlers, they're smart, they're pounding the pavement in their own way, in their own industries or in this industry, and they're business savvy. Come up with your own criteria. You want these to be people that you trust, that you have a good relationship with, people that you would want to work with. Make that list, 5 to 10 names. Once you have this list, start your outreach. Either it's going to be with a carefully composed email, to the point, hey, introductions, one line only, good to see you, personalize a little bit, but be really clear in that next sentence. Hey, I'm looking for help putting financing together for my film. Or hey, I'm looking for potential buyers for my next project. Be very direct, don't beat around the bush. Give them a little info on you. Don't give them your life story. If you know them well, they might know a lot of your own story. You might only know them just as a colleague or as just someone that you met at a party that you really connected. So you may not have a really deep relationship with that person, but give them a little bit. Show that you've got momentum. And the fact that you're making this list is momentum. You're reaching out right now to to people in an effort. You're campaigning to get more money, or whatever the case may be, and you want it to sound like you. You don't want it to sound like anyone else. Put it in your own words, but be to the point, be direct. Also, don't have an expectation. I would say that's number one. Let's back up. Number one, don't have an expectation. Don't put any pressure on this person. You are just putting it out there. If you don't put it out there to the universe, there's no way it will come back. So this is you putting it out there. Now, you put it out there. Your goal isn't, I want money for my project. Your goal is, I want your time to explore this further, tell you more about it. And I'm not looking for your money, I'm just looking for help. Now, the methodology behind that is, we all know someone who can be meaningful or will be meaningful to the projects that we're working on. Everybody knows somebody. Now, you may not know that second layer contact, but you have a common contact and you don't even know it. And the way you start to expand your own network and the way you approach that is you start with who you know. So pick 5 to 10 people. I would pick 100, but start with 5 to 10, do your outreach, let the world know, hey, I have this project, I'm looking for financing, I'm looking for ways to put this together, to move this forward, and I would like your help, or I would like to know how you can be a part of this. Don't have the expectation that they are going to help you or that they have to help you, because they don't. But it is in our nature to help others where we feel we can, and especially if people seem credible and we believe in them. So start there and expand your network this week. This does not have to wait.